Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to be discussing how and when I was diagnosed with PCOS. For those of you who don't know what's PCOS, it is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I will be discussing my symptoms, how long it actually took before I was actually diagnosed with PCOS. It was a very long journey. And I will discuss my symptoms today, how much has it changed today, and any other like medications or anything like that. I will talk with you guys about that. I also wanted to encourage other women to talk about it. Not a lot of people, especially where I'm from, not a lot of people know what it is, what it entails, what happens to our bodies during the change with PCOS. So excuse me. So it's a great thing to actually talk about it and have more women become aware. Um, in the next clip, I will be discussing everything. Hey, you guys, welcome back. So, the way it started was a couple years back, maybe like 4 years now, 4 or 5 years now. Me and my husband were trying to conceive another child, and what happened was every time we'll go to the doctor's office, it was always something. Never could find anything. Everything was fine, you know. Continue trying. A year will go by, same thing. Another year went by, same thing. Until it got to the point where it was like, you know what, something's gotta give, you know. So when I finally went back after a few years of trying for our second baby, we decided to see what was gonna happen, you know, because this process was taking a very long time. My daughter was getting older. We wanted a second baby. So I go to the doctor's office. This was June of last year. I go to the doctor's and I tell my doctor, like, we have to do some blood work. We have to do something. We have to figure something out because just keep doing what you're doing and keep trying and waiting year after year after year and nothing's being resolved. I'm like, come on. So finally get the blood work done, and 2 days later she calls me and she's like, it's positive for PCOS. You have to come in. So I come in. We did more blood work, and I go get an ultrasound done to see if I had any cysts or any follicles that were just piling up on my ovaries, and I was clear of that. Everything was good there, but my levels were all crazy. For those of you who don't know, with PCOS, your estrogen levels drop and your testosterone levels rise, which is what causes the infertility. So my levels were all over the place. Um, so I got put on medication. I had a strict diet I had to follow. I had to start working out, and we did that for 4 months, and my levels dropped halfway. Like everything is starting to slowly, like, actually go back to normal. Um, the symptoms I was having was weight gain, lots and lots and lots of weight gain. It didn't matter what diet I went on, how many times I worked out a week. Sometimes because the schedule I was working, I wouldn't eat, so there was days there where I would go without eating, and no matter what I did, I could not shake the weight off. Like, it was just not coming off. So I got tested for pre-diabetes, because with PCOS you can also become pre-diabetic if you constantly have the weight gain, like me. So we did that. Everything came back normal. I was not pre-diabetic. I was not diagnosed with diabetes. So everything there was good, which was like a big relief. Then um, another 4 months go by, and with medication and changing the way that I eat, and actually like doing things, like I actually got back into roller skating, and I take my daughter out more often. Like I'm not as tired as I was before. My body doesn't ache as much as it did before. um we I was able to lose some weight, which I'm still in the process of going back down, because I want to be a lot slimmer than what I am now. um But even with that, even with losing a certain amount of weight and dieting and things of that nature, we still are struggling to conceive baby number two. So it still is a struggle. Um, I want to let you guys know further along my journey, and see, you guys can actually see with me and the whole process, because come this the end, maybe in like a couple more weeks, I'll be going back to the doctor's office. We're gonna check all the levels all over again, make sure everything is fine, and depending on what happens, I might be put on fertility. Now, a lot of women don't like to talk about infertility as well, because you see everyone around you, all your friends are having kids, and everyone around you is, enjoying that part of being a parent, and that's all that you want. Now, with me, it's a little different, because me and my husband, we have our daughter, and but with us is more because we want more children. We want more children. My daughter's already getting older. She's in school. She's growing, and we want more kids. So this is our struggle. This is what we've been going through. And as anyone else, if you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section below. I'll make sure to answer all. I'll be reading every single comment. Anything else that you will want to know that you don't know, you can also comment down below. Because I also want to tell you guys this: it's not pretty. Having PCOS is not pretty. Some women tend to not gain weight. Some women will. They always tell you 1 out of every 10 female woman has PCOS. Out of everyone around me, I was that one. So no one really knew what I was going through. No one knew our struggle. No one knew why I was depressed, why I didn't feel like leaving my room at times. Like none of my friends, none of my family like actually sat there and understood it. And then once me and my husband was able to do research and talked with plenty of different doctors, because we spoke with a lot of different doctors, and seeing everything, that's how it works, what happens with medication and what doesn't. We were able to see, like, oh, okay, this is something that I have to deal with for the rest of my life. But it's not gonna own me, define me. um and no matter what, we're still gonna keep pushing and pushing until we're able to have more children. So I'll vlog with you guys until I get that positive. And anyone else, whatever struggles you're going through, you're not alone. You know, you always have someone to speak to. Any questions or anything that you will want to know more that I didn't get to touch bases on, you can leave them down in the comment section below. I will be reading and answering back to everyone. But please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll be looking forward to you guys in the next video. Bye.